All right, next up, the World Television Championship as Shane Taylor defends against Bandito. Of course, Bandito being another CMLL talent. And of course, he's been very impressive from what I've seen. From what I did see of him of the Crockett Cup, was great. But Shane Taylor is kind of one of those stories where he used to be part of a team of Keith Lee. He used to be just a tag team guy. He used to be kind of what AOP are now, I guess, if that makes sense. And had all the potential in the world. Now this guy's the World Television Champion, and he's been Television Champion for a while, I think. And I don't know what they'll do here. I will pick Taylor just because he's been impressive. He's lost a little bit of weight. He's moving faster for his size. It's just always good, in my opinion. And I'll pick Taylor just because, he could be a good television champion. He could still be a good television champion. And finally, Matt Taven defends the Ring of Honor World Championship against Jeff Cobb. Cobb, you probably know better as, not fucking Macias, fucking Dario Cueto's brother, Matanza, the Monster Matanza. And of course, Cobb himself was a great in PWG, New Japan, Ring of Honor, and other places. But, with this Lucha Underground contract deal, kind of limited what he could do. And that limits a lot of people, unfortunately, that are in Lucha Underground. We had a mass exodus of people in Lucha Underground the past couple of months. And I think he was one of them, I think. But it's interesting for Taven. A guy that had so much potential, a guy that ironically made himself a world championship and just called himself the real world champion, basically, just stealing the flair bit, which is always a great thing to see in this day and age. Claiming you are the world champion. Excuse me. But then he actually goes and wins the actual world title. Of course, destroys the fake world title. And a few months later, he becomes world champion. And I don't know with this one, because Cobb is a fucking beast. If you have ever seen him in PWG, in other promotions that he's not under the mask as Matanza, he's fucking great. I could see him being a world champion. I could, honestly, I would pick him. But, of course, Taven, having his group around, I forget what it was called. Shit. It wasn't called shit, but it was not the Kingdom, but it was something else. I think he changed it to something else, but I'll just call it the Kingdom for now, but I think it was called something else. And I apologize that I don't remember. But I will pick Taven just because, he just won the title. And he'll probably find a way to beat Cobb in this match. Probably by hook or by crook, he's going to keep that title for as long as he possibly can. And I don't blame him on that at all. And with that being said, Best in the World is this Friday. And it's going to be a great card. It's going to be probably the first Ring of Honor card I've watched since maybe one of the anniversary shows. Just due to personal things and work and stuff like that. But it'll be a great card. It'll be a great showing for Ring of Honor, and hopefully they get their TV fixed, because, again, Sinclair being what they are has been unfortunate just for me not watching it, just because of the timings and television tapings being really weird timings. Just basically like random shows at 5 in the morning, random shows at whatever, and it just doesn't, it's not worth it. I mean, of course, Fight TV makes it a lot easier catching up, seeing it every Monday after Raw, or you could see it before Raw, quite frankly. It's only a 1 hour show. You can watch Ring of Honor and then watch Raw if you wanted to. But with that being said, again, Best in the World, it'll be a great card, a great night of wrestling, a great night for wrestling, and if anything else changes, we will let you know.